social justice warriors, you may have noticed that I've been talking to and hanging out with some anti-feminist YouTubers. This has apparently really confused people. There have been thousands of tweets and emails of people freaking out, like, what is going on? So I went down the rabbit hole of anti-SJW videos, and I found that some are pretty disrespectful. But that's not all the channels. I've recently found anti-SJW channels that are well-cited and reasoned, you know, make some interesting points. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, I agree with that, or I didn't really think of that. And sometimes I disagree, in which case, you know, I still feel it's beneficial for me to listen and consider another perspective. It helps me learn. So I decided to reach out to some. And, you know, I was pleasantly surprised. People have been pretty kind to me. And, you know, I'll be honest, I didn't really expect that. No judgment, no vitriol. I even feel like I have a really good connection with a couple of new friends.
He's not very famous.
It doesn't matter, I like him. But that's...
Yeah, that's right, guys.
He's so funny.
Listen and consider another perspective. It helps me learn. So I decided to reach out to some. And, you know, I was pleasantly surprised. People have been pretty kind to me. And, you know, I'll be honest, I didn't really expect that. No judgment, no vitriol. I even feel like I have a really good connection with a couple of new friends.
Yeah, that's right, guys. That's the main part of the video that a lot of social justice types have a problem with. And there is certainly more to that video than just that, but this appears to be the main point of contention. It's essentially just a video where Lacey Green says, hey, you know, not all anti-SJW YouTubers are subhuman Nazi pieces of filth, and I'm actually open to having a dialogue with them. Hearing alternate perspectives, engaging with criticism, I wonder what the feminist reaction to this was. I just want to publicly reaffirm you're not going to see me cuddling up with reactionaries. Man, what a truly courageous stance that is. You're not going to find Peter Coffin, famous internet comedian Peter Coffin, acknowledging perspectives that aren't his own. He's too smart for that nonsense. No, that was not a random musical interlude for no reason. It's actually relevant because this is the Peter Coffin. The Peter Coffin, the man most famous for having a really just a banging Japanese girlfriend, just the hottest Japanese woman you've ever seen, but who actually turned out to be just a Twitter account that he ran so he could flirt with himself publicly for 8 months. I can't think of anything sadder than that. I'm just joshing a little bit, Peter. I don't have anything against you. How's that channel doing, by the way? 200K subs and 500 views. That's pretty good, isn't it? Oh, man. There's something poetic about those numbers accompanied by a channel with the word coffin in the title. So in addition to that incredibly condescending tweet by Peter Coffin, we have a YouTube video by a small YouTuber by the name of Kevin Logan. Now, Kevin Logan is a guy who makes videos criticizing anti-SJW channels, and he put out a video called Dear Lacey, in which he essentially tries to tell Lacey Green that she shouldn't be an independent woman and interact with whoever the hell she damn well pleases to interact with. No, that might actually be feminist for once. No. Instead, why don't you base your relationships on the suggestions of this creepy, middle-aged man in a dimly lit room with blank walls who you've never interacted with in your entire life?
Hello there, Lacey. I don't know if you're ever actually going to see it. If you do, thank you for clicking on, and I hope you get something out of this.
Oh, I'm sure Lacey will see your video, Kevin. I don't know how, because your reach is so painfully low, and you're so incredibly creepy and unentertaining. But I'm sure she'll see your video. I'm sure she will. You know, maybe, hypothetically, maybe I paid her a visit. You know, maybe, hypothetically, I showed her your video, and maybe I hypothetically pointed out how much of a creepy loser you are, and hypothetically, you're not really good at anything you've ever hypothetically done in your entire hypothetical life. Hypothetically. This video basically amounts to, hey, Lacey, some of the people in the anti-SJW community have been really mean to you. They've said some really mean words. And his main evidence for this is to show clips of people like Baring in the Satirician saying mean words and being mean to Lacey Green.
This is a problem called self-objectification, and it has been linked quadrillions of times by the APA to depression, mental health issues, and eating disorders.
So this one, you didn't see it. What is it? Oh, you clicked on more than one?
What is this about?
Candace Owens. Where is it? The fuck is it? What's it?
Hey, how you doing, guys? You doing good? Never mind. I don't care. I don't care how you're doing. I don't care how you're feeling. So, what do you think? This is Full House? Hey, how you doing, guys? You doing good? Never mind. I don't care. I don't care how you're doing. I don't care how your feelings are. What do you think? This is Full House? No? You don't think this is Full House? Good, because it's not Full House. Today we're going to be talking about a Kickstarter for...
Anyways, and the ending is the best
An
art
online back-forth
I've ever
argument with
seen.
friends
The
over
ending.
insulting statuses
The
and
best
comments,
in any
where you can
fucking
instead
podcast.
screenshot their harsh words and privately submit them to our database. Our team will review each and every submission and make it live if it meets our guidelines for harmful speech.
You just say it to my
Okay,
face after this.
that's all well and good, but what are your guidelines, though? Like, what are your guidelines? Because to some people, criticism is harassment, and simply disagreeing is hate speech. This is Orwellian, but I mean, it's not going to work. This site is going to be destroyed by internet trolls. It doesn't stand a chance, so I'm not worried about it. I'm more worried that a bunch of people actually thought this was even a good idea in the first place.
Simply put, social autopsy is your digital footprint, so be mindful of the words that you share.
What the fuck you talking about? You can't tell me what to do. Shit. Video's over.
The best ending in any video.
That a bunch of people
Look,
actually thought
on
this was a
YouTube,
Huh? I don't know, I just found
hope for me. I've got to be free. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what the bit is here.
Because why engage in an online
Beautiful.
back-forth argument each and
Hope for me. Guys, I genuinely can't believe the strategy.
then what the hell are you doing?
You know what I'm saying?
To the morgue. I can't even. This is so.
any movement to that particular profile. Have someone that you'd like to add to the name of any owners, and for the first time ever, you'll be given the chance to run a real background check on them to see what these people represent behind closed doors.
Why you gotta do this in Manhattan? Why you gotta be in Manhattan? Why can't you guys go to San Francisco or something where you fit in? Don't be doing this in my city, you jackasses.
Let me show you how it works.
Yeah, whatever.
Plug in the name
Show
of
them the
any
part with the
person,
anonymous
company,
and then
Now I'm
say it to my
gonna.
face.
anonymous submissions.
Yeah, what is it?
2016 tail.
That's when it was?
And state.
Wow, so it narrows down by city and state. I can't imagine how this tool could possibly be misused by swatters and doxers. I can't even possibly imagine how this could possibly backfire in any conceivable way.
When you've located a user, you'll be brought to their autopsy report, which will consist of real screenshots of words that they have shared across social media platforms. Want to keep up to date to see if a particular profile has been added to? You can choose to follow an individual or company autopsy report privately to receive automatic email notifications when there has been any movement to that particular profile. Have someone that you'd like to add to our morgue? Have someone that you'd like to add to our morgue?
This is the worst branding I've ever seen.
Whatever. Let me show you one more and then we're done with Candace. She's funny. So listen to this. Oh, listen to this. This is actually pretty funny.
Are you or a loved one suffering from white guilt?
Puede que ona.
Could you stop?
One-
My name is Candace Owens, and you are watching White Guilt.
Put your feet down.
If I was walking down the street and I saw somebody punching himself in the face, I would probably keep walking. But I can no longer ignore this trend of white guilt. For those of you that are unaware, there is a growing group of white people in this country who have accepted the ridiculous notion that being born
You see
white
how her lip
automatically
up here?
registers them as a
She's
social
not a stick.
offender. They try to
She did something
right
to
the
her,
sin of their complexion by running around social
I think she
media
put something
yelling
in her
at
lips,
other white people
so they're big.
for stating their opinions. For example, if white man A comments on Facebook, "I don't think players should kneel for the national anthem," then guilty white man B swoops in like, "You can't comment, you don't have melanin in your skin." Really? This is a trend that needs to die. Why on earth wouldn't a white person be able to give his opinion just because he doesn't look like the subject of the story? I mean, am I not allowed to say that I think strangling puppies is wrong because I'm not a dog? Repeat after me. It is not trendy or cute to hate other white people. The worst perpetrators of this trend are the ones that try to make it seem like it's a token of their education. Yes, I went to university and learned all about the plight of the black man. We shan't discuss it in our Caucasian circles. We would never understand. Newsflash! If you spent thousands of dollars learning how to hate elements of yourself,
the point
you've
here?
been scammed.
What's the point? I don't know. Because then when she was young. So she went on Sean Ryan. I mean, Sean Ryan is a complete idiot. He's talking about, like, he's how stupid he is. He's talking about TPUSA. And he says, USA, you're a fucking soldier, right? USA, USA. And he's like, so what are the people at TPSU? You can't even, like, remember TPUSA. You say TPSU. And she's like, what? TPUSA. Anyway. So in the end, I'm thinking about, because he's so stupid. Obviously, he's not super stupid, but he's kind of very stupid. Yeah.
I wake up every
But
morning and
he-
I put foundation
So
on
yeah, so he puts foundation. But the idea is people don't feel threatened by him. Maybe he's not as stupid as he looks, or he's stupid yeah. Because I mean, I think he's getting pushed from behind. But he's kind of stupid. I mean, there's no way two ways about it. But the idea is people don't feel threatened, you know, because that guy that was the bodyguard of Charlie Kirk, he said a lot of stupid shit. And this guy's like, oh, really? You know, you can do, oh, really? You know? So he didn't fail to ask any questions, right?
That made him say something.
Carpool. No. So then the idiot decided to talk more. Because if this guy would have challenged him or any of that, because he could have just asked him, like, about the drones. How come you couldn't put the drone up? So the guy kept talking because he felt safe. So maybe that's what it is. Because Candace started talking because she feels safe. And Sean Ryan's like, so what do you think about that? So, whoa. The idea is, because I'm very interested a little bit how people made it to where they're at, right? Because that, like the early struggles, kind of show you who they are now. Now it's hidden because they have strategy and they have technique and they can talk better and they have used to it. But then looking at her early stuff kind of tells you a lot about her, right? And this idea with she was talking about so what happened is she went to college. She worked for Vogue for a little bit. I don't know what she was doing. Then she worked for some kind of firm, and then she made she's trying to make this website, which is kind of bad idea. I mean, I don't know for sure if she was trying to be mean. Right?
Say it to my face anonymously.
Yeah, say it to my face anonymously. Say it to my face anonymously. The idea is clearly stupid. Like, I mean, when you're trying to make... But the idea, what you can see from this, she was trying to make it. Like, she was trying to belong. She was trying to push hard. You see that with Ian Carroll, because he went on... Canadian guy, whatever his name is. Jordan Peterson. Yeah, and he was asked, I decided to make YouTube videos, so their purpose is to be famous. It's not like they have something to say, like they really want to get famous, and they're looking for an angle, right? They're looking, let me see her. They're looking for an angle to make it, right? So they're going to build themselves in such a way to make it, right? So Ian Carroll was doing fitness videos, nobody cared. And then he started reporting on Puff Diddy, whatever trial, and then Candace liked him and she kind of pushed him up, right? Ian Carroll is good enough, I guess. You know, he's very thorough. He has a teacher kind of the way he explains, but I don't really care about him because he's not relevant. He's good enough. And you see the same thing at Candace, like she was trying to make it. And then she found a niche. She had a good idea to go anti, because you don't remember, but like 4 or 5 years ago, everybody was, you know, the white guilt, white privilege, cultural appropriation. Yeah, Black Lives Matter, and another one. They're pushing so hard, like stupid, right? So she's like, okay, I'm a black woman, because her value, if she would have been a white woman, she wouldn't have been famous, right? And she's like, I'm a black woman, I'm going to go against the grain, right? She was good looking, right? And she had the package, and then, like, when she starts talking, because I've seen the Dave Rubin, which now she spits on him, because that's the first guy I started watching when I realized all of this is fucking bullshit with the media lying to you. So I started kind of watching Dave Rubin. He was good enough for me to start kind of learning about the stuff. But so they're respectful of their friends. Now they hate each other, right? Supposedly because of Israel. But he gave her the start. Because she did some guy like, she said she did 4 videos. kind of like this one that you saw, but that was for TPUSA, where she's talking about anti-Black Lives Matter and don't be don't be a victim, be a victor for Black community, like the victim oppressor thing, you know, like the Jewish people keep talking about Holocaust, Black people keep talking about slavery, and it's like you really didn't have anything to do with slavery, you know what I mean? So
What do you mean black people have nothing to do about slavery?
what?
I mean black people have nothing to do about
Well,
slavery.
today's Black people,
Oh,
yeah, 4 or 5 generations removed. You can make an argument there are some consequences of slavery because they are breaking down people's mind and it made them kind of not to trust themselves that they can do stuff, and you know, and even the N word that they use, it's kind of stupid, right? Because you already put yourself at the lower level. So that's why I love Jack Johnson. You can do that, but honestly, if you want to do something from any community, you kind of can do it if you really have good ideas, whatever. So she was talking about it, but the idea is she found a way to market herself. And the problem I have with these people that do this, she was on board with all the situation. Everything the Republicans said, she was on board. Like she said, I used to be a Democrat, okay. And now all of a sudden you're on board with every single point, you know what I mean? Like, how come you don't agree with 3 and then not 2, right? Because she had to sell herself as a spokesman coming from the Black community and go against the grain. It was kind of risky, but she was really good, you know. So she can talk and to them. She was, you know, she's personable. She was looking, right? But the idea is, what I realized, she was a product. She built herself into a product. Like even this video, you see her. She chose like a corner room. Did you see how she looks in the video that she did for that social autopsy? Like she's trying to project whatever she's trying to sell. Where was it? All right, so.
Hey,
so
how you doing, guys? You doing good? Never mind. I don't care. I don't care how the cyberbullying. The asylum. What?
And we
Look.
understand the harm that social media like Facebook and Instagram and Twitter has allowed for. Which
She
is
put some
essentially
fancy couches in a corner
dehumanization.
building.
How can we bring
She
it
got
back
dressed
to
in white. I mean, everything is a choice
you know,
here.
maybe nice to say, don't say it at all, or the old school
Right?
saying,
She had the makeup, the hair done, like a businesswoman. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, because she usually doesn't wear her hair like this. Like, everything was white, serene. And now she's bitching about, who was she bitching about? The daughter of Trump. No, what's her name? The daughter of Trump. Something Trump. She's married to Jared Kushner. Ivanka Trump. Okay, because it's actually funny. I just realized that. So Ivanka Trump is trying to rob Albanians of an island. And she did a video just like this. Yeah, almost. Okay. Let me see.
Unbelievable, beautiful 1,400 hectare private island in the middle of the
Same
Mediterranean.
shit, right?
We were on a friend's boat
Why?
and we stopped for a swim.
Sorry.
Effectively, that's how we found it. We swam to the island, we went on a hike, barefoot all the way up to the top, and we were just
Anyways,
captivated.
it's,
And it stayed with us.
So she's complaining about her, like making fun, but she did the same thing. When you're trying to sell a product, you're trying to kind of build trust and then embody the experience. So actually it's the same thing they did, both of them. So the idea with Candace is, I don't know how much of it is conviction and how much she's just selling. And you can see that selling shirts and mugs and Christ is King, and like she's milking a child. I'm not saying she's doing a good job, and maybe she's the reason why the whole conversation, didn't stop, right? Because usually when something becomes unpopular, they move to the next thing. But there's some sketchy. So I have to. Anyway, she was talking about this Red Pill website that she had, Red Pill Black, which is not very creative. And then I found out that she made Brexit. You know, Brexit, when they came England left Europe, she made Brexit with another black guy. Something about the vote or something. But she stole the name from somebody else. Right? So now also she's making some kind of hats called Mika. No, Maka. Kaka Maka. Make America Christian again. okay, which is the same idea from Trump. Like, if you really want to do something, you should be a little bit more creative than in Maca. Okay, whatever. So she has a thing. Like, I would never steal somebody else's idea, Blex it. It's not even that great, you know. But she did, because the guy didn't have it registered. Whoever made it first.
Is she anti-Jewish?
Yeah, now she is, but she was really big time for the Jews, right? So if you look at her trajectory, she went to PragerU. She started making video for Charlie Kirk. What?
Nothing.
Right?
No, she's not.
What? She's what?
No.
I called her a Nazi.
I didn't call her.
No, she's not Nazi.
I never said that. The thing I said was that if she hates the Jews, and like many other people hate the Jews,
And I hit your head.
Well,
Does that mean
she's-
I'm a better Nazi?
Yes. She's saying not all the Jews, whatever. The Jews are doing bad things. I don't have a problem
No,
with
I'm
that
not.
because
Nazis
some,
are
you know,
bad.
there's genocide.
Yeah, don't know shit, Sherlock.
Whatever. I have to research it more, but there's some questions I have about her and Tucker. I think they're kind of deciding. She was trying to run. She was trying to run for Senate, and she said she was going to run for president. Now she says she's not going to run, but she's kind of looking like milking it. Whatever. Bebe, get over here. All right, until he comes back. Very important. If somebody punches you, you punch back. Stand up. Don't be afraid. I know, Leah's good looking.
Absolutely destroy that person's ass.
Right. Listen, I better not see you guys be a pussy. All right?
Are we done?
Listen, you are not a pussy. You have a pussy. That's it.
Oh, that's weird.
I have a pussy. I'm not a pussy, right? So if somebody punches you, you punch back. And the first thing, listen, in any fight that I've learned, the first thing is don't be afraid to hit back, to get hit back. Because you say, oh, I'm going to afraid I don't want to get hit. And somebody hits you, it's like, it's not a big deal. And then you don't worry about it no more. And your mother said, if you got to hit Leah, you're going to hit her, but don't run away. She said, you got to stay there. All right? Because if you run away, you're still a pussy. So if she hits you again, just say like this, hey, I told you not, don't hit me.
And then you go for an uppercut, center out the space.
No, she hits you, hit back. You don't run away. You got to face it. You're a girl, but you're fighting a girl. So come on.
GVG.
All right. The thing about the Roblox, you've seen the documentary about the Roblox, right?
Yeah.
Terrible.
Robbing blocks.
So okay, they get girls. This is the main thing I want to talk about. They get
So, like,
girls
every
that send naked
platform
pictures
now.
of themselves, right?
I don't understand that.
Okay, it's called dick pics. Well, not for girls.
It's called
People,
764.
no, people do. That's the thing. But they people do that today. I don't know why. Guys send dick pics. Like I wouldn't want to see that. And girls send the other stuff. Okay, you know, like what's the point? But whatever. Never ever send anybody. If they ask you for pictures, say, hey, my father said he wants to do it. So you come in and I'll send them my dick pic if somebody asks for pictures. Like my son, because I want to do it because the balls are kind of like big and my dick is, like my dick used to be bigger than the balls. But now since I'm, you know, a certain age, my balls are like hanging lower than my dick. And when like I told you, when I piss, I got to grab my balls because I piss on the balls and I don't like it. I got to wipe it. And I don't know if it's, you know, I'm wiping it correctly because fucking there's a lot of, you know what I mean? Like, so then I pull my balls somehow and then I pull my dick, trying to piss. So it's whatever. It's something. The idea is if they want a dick pic, just say, my father said he's willing to do it anytime. If somebody asks for naked pictures, like, hey, my father said he'll do it. Right? You too. You don't go and ask your mother because we don't want your mother to send anything. I'll send for everybody. I send for boys and I send for girls. Do you know what I mean?
What the?
Actually, I sent a ball pic to Butachi one time. I got my balls and I squeezed them, and they when you squeeze them, they come like whoop, they pop out, and they have little kind of things over there with kind of hair. Because I used to draw something that you think it's a human being, but it's a dick that you see from up front. I used to like a caricature. So I looked at this, I was kind of taking a bath, and I did like this, and my balls popped. I was like, oh, that's pretty nice pictures. I took it, I sent it to Butachi. And Butachi's like, ah! So I didn't ever say a dick pic, but I said a ball pic. So I can do that for you guys if somebody asks you for pictures.
Why don't we just send him nothing?
Well, you don't want to let people not have anything.
Okay,
Ball pics
sure,
are good.
bro.
My father's balls and dicks. But anyways, listen, you saw how that happens. They ask you for something to blackmail you. And from that stuff, then they say, oh, I can release it to everybody in school. if you send her a picture. Nobody's asking for a picture. There's no reason for anybody to ask for pictures of you. So they ask it. Even if you have the gay relationship, still don't send any pictures to anybody. You understand? What are you looking at me? You already sent dick pics? Why are you looking at me like that?
No.
Who knows?
Who knows what?
I don't know.
Who knows if you have like a wiener dog?
I
Do you
don't
know
know.
a wiener dog?
Did I? No, she doesn't have one. You understand? So anybody that's asking for pictures, they're trying to brainwash you. And then they blackmail you with that. That's what happened in the video, right? And by the way, you saw over there that they were giving cookies with poison, right? You seen that in the video. They were giving cookies with poison, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, don't take fucking... I know you like cookies. But don't take fucking cookies.
I was walking with my sister.
Yeah, no shit. Those guys are all so full of shit. We're 7-6.
Can I go to sleep now?
Yeah, we're almost done. Almost done. Because I want to do something great. I don't know what it said. Oh, that's it. Okay, so listen. So they got people to come in.
This is the ultimate goal of 764. New members slowly progress through the levels and do more.
Right, they get you to
The
do more.
German man, who was apparently a high-ranking member of 764. When he was arrested, the police found more than 120 hours of graphic images and video material. When viewing this evidence, the investigators were so unnerved by what they saw that they literally had to provide psychological counseling on site to anyone who viewed the material. The live stream regarding the 13-year-old boy is still being... Here, one of the characters has the logo, and another one literally
Roblox.
contains the words, "I love CP." And
CP means child porn. Or whatever.
This is
They got-
the
okay,
ultimate
so they-
goal of 764.
Right.
New members slowly
Shut up,
progress
man.
through the levels and do...
So they got, what do you call it? They got kids, okay, they say, okay, because they're trying to groom you. Oh, send me this, I love you, whatever the fuck it is, right? I don't know why you need love from an idiot. You saw how all of them look behind the words, right? All of them look like fucking losers. And they lie about stuff to get compromising information. Then they use it against you to get you to do more, right? So you don't want all the people at school to find out your fucking dick pics. So then they got you to kill a hamster, they got you to kill a cat. Once you do that, they know they have you, they can ask for more. Cut yourself with a razor, right? You can cut yourself with a razor. I don't know what your friend has, maybe something like that. And then, they got people to kill their parents. They got people to commit suicide. They got people to kill random people. Because that's the thing. I was listening to that Ted Bundy. They raped and killed a bunch of girls sometimes after they're been dead. So he said, first I started masturbating, right? Okay, and then I'm started doing this, and I'm trying looking at porn, and I'm trying to try this, and I'm doing like normal stuff, and then I'm doing, let me try this, let me try this, let me try this, and it's always more, because even with drugs, you take drugs in the beginning, that's why I said you always trying to...
How do you know unless you try it?
Because I've talked to plenty of people, I don't need to get fucked in the ass to know I'm not gay, right?
I'm just bringing up a reference. I'm not actually asking.
That's what we talked in the last one. How do you know unless you try it, right? That's how do you know unless you try it, right? You don't have to suck dick to know you might not like it. So they chase the first high. They want to get that first feeling. All of them have said that because it feels really great. And maybe I'll do drugs one time before I die. And it's like, fuck you, I don't need to chase that high. I done it once, it was great, I don't want to do it again, right? So, but the idea is, and then the normal stuff, that what becomes normal after a while, it's not special anymore. So you need to do a little more, right? Same people with these people that kill, right? The soldiers, they kill overseas. They keep talking about a high. Oh, it feels so great killing people. I want to kill more, right? That's what he talks, Sean Ryan, that's what he talks about. The idea is you never enter a game like this. Do you understand?
You enter the game with a bazooka and a minigun.
You don't enter anything because it's you. The evil people are smarter than you at doing evil stuff, right? Because for you, hopefully, unless you're going to kill me in my sleep, it's not going to come natural. The evil stuff. And the evil people that really like doing evil, they're going to be very sneaky about it because that's what they're good at. Now, if you're good at drawing and I'm starting to draw and I'm not as good as you, you're going to have an advantage over me. Right? Because you know how to draw. That's a big deal. And I want I want to make a deal right now. The most important thing, I want you guys to erase the Robux, both of you.
Robux.
What do you mean? Because it's not an option.
No, because it doesn't have chat.
It doesn't matter. It's a fucking evil fucking
I know, but
shit.
how-
What all the pedophiles have happened. There was many games.
How are
Roblox.
you gonna control me?
What?
How are you gonna control me on the game though?
I don't want to control it. I want to erase. And
No,
we're
I
gonna-
know, but it like you can't talk to anybody on it. They cannot contact
It's an
you.
evil game for pedophiles and murderers and suicide people.
And how are they gonna contact
What
you?
I'm saying is, it doesn't matter. The game is stupid. It's a shitty game with blocks.
No,
Everything
it's not.
about evil, it's bad. How they're selling stuff, it's bad. I want to make a deal. Listen, a lot of times in your life, you think, oh, I cannot live if I lose this. And you have to learn to lose something that doesn't matter. You think it's the end of the world. I work so hard. That's what people that go in a casino. They lose $100. I'm going to get my money back. I'm going to get my money back. They lose 1,000. No. But if I play a little more, I get my money back. It's called tilt, right? You're doing something bad, and you just want to keep doing it. So this is an opportunity. That game is going to stop. You're not going to play that game anymore.
It's
not an option.
How do they contact you then? Show me how they contact you.
I don't care. It's an evil game with pedophiles.
how
That it doesn't matter. I'm not going to be fucking friends with a guy because he doesn't kill sometimes.
But I'm not friends.
That
with
game has killed people. It's raped people. It's a shitty fucking pussy motherfucker game that's gonna stop. It's not gonna be played by any of my kids in my house. The idea is you can make a deal. I've watched enough about this stuff. It's such an evil game. It's a super
No.
evil game because they're trying to take advantage of
I know,
kids.
but that was when they had chat.
It doesn't matter. You want to be friends with somebody that's a murderer and a pedophile
How?
and the kids. That's the fucking game. What do you mean how?
That's not the game.
That's
though.
what it did. Had pedophiles rape kids. That game. That's
They
the
were
game.
talking on it.
That's the same game. You cannot say this guy is a pedophile sometimes. Right now, doesn't have chat. Is not a pedophile. What I'm saying is that game is going to stop. We're not going to play that game anymore. I put it long enough after I've seen some stuff and I said, okay, there's really other games. And plus, you need to learn about losing something that has no value. Same thing as getting punched in the face. Okay, I'm going to punch Leah because Leah's punching me repeatedly. Okay, she's going to punch you back. Not a big deal. This you're going to lose. It's not a big deal. Make a deal right now.
No.
Okay, so you get nothing.
What do you mean? I don't agree to this. How is it?
I'm going to erase it from your
I know,
computer.
but how is it contacting me? How are the pedophiles?
What I'm
contacting
saying
me?
is it's a game that's evil, full of pedophiles,
Okay.
murderers. They get kids to commit suicide. This game is evil.
And
I'm
then-
not gonna say it's evil sometimes. It's a fucking evil game. It's
Okay.
the same thing as a Grand Theft Auto. There's a few games that are completely evil. Like me and Bebe, we do shooting games in World War II. That's kind of evil too, but it's not as evil as this. Or like football games. I can get you Age of Empires if you want to build stuff. It's actually better than this. But what I'm saying is, Roblox is gonna stop. You can make a deal. You gotta be smart.
How
If I gotta go to work and I'm shutting this down, you get nothing.
how does this work?
What do you mean? How does it work? It's not
I
allowed
know,
in my
but
house.
Why?
I-
Well,
do you
yeah, you
mean?
explain it, but how are they contacting me?
I don't care about content. It's an evil game that does evil things.
But it's not a game. It's a website that have other people. who
Okay,
actually
it's
do games
done.
on it.
It's done. It's not a negotiation. This is not gonna. You can get something for it, or you can get nothing. It's an evil game that's raped and killed people. I don't want to fucking hear about Roblox. And you're gonna put your password, and whatever it is, you're gonna delete. We're not gonna just shut it down. You're gonna delete everything you've done, and you can make a deal because it's a loss. But I want you to, because you're losing nothing actually. You're not losing something. You lose a lot of work that you put into something that is shit.
And money.
Okay, it's fine. So you can make a deal, whatever you want. The deal is, whatever you think is fair. You need to learn about losing some shit. What do you mean how? You need to learn about losing some.
Ow! I hit myself in the eye.
You hit yourself in the eye, okay.
Actually,
And you can make a deal too, not just her.
not on camera.
Huh?
Not on camera. You can stop the thing. We can make a deal about it.
What do you mean? No, the deal is,
No, I don't give a shit about your podcast. We're not making the deal on the podcast. You're shut
okay.
down. That's fair.
You're gonna make a deal? What do you want? But do you understand where I'm coming from?
Yes.
It's bad. It's a fucking. I don't want to be associated with pedophiles, man.
Great. Nobody's associated with pedophiles.
Exactly, because we're gonna shut it down. What do you want? What do you want in exchange?
What do you mean? What do I want?
I'm gonna give you something in exchange. I don't want to take something away from you without giving you something in return.
What is there to give?
There's a lot of shit that you can get if you're smart. If you're not smart like you, and you're gonna walk away, without making a deal. I'm trying to be fair. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Not really.
No, it's an evil thing. Honestly, it's like being friends with somebody that sometimes kills people, rapes people, and makes them commit suicide. It's just evil. You can't say, well, he's only sometimes evil. He doesn't have chat. No. I mean, I've listened to this fucking shit. Terrible. And I've listened to other stuff. Sean Ryan had another guy. Terrible. That had kids leave the house and they go somewhere, they get raped. I'm trying to teach you to be smart, but it's still not enough. It's an evil game we don't want to be associated with. Roblox and Minecraft. They're both the same thing. Tell me something you want.
Why are you staring at me?
I'm waiting.
What are you waiting for?
For you to say something. What would you want?
There's nothing to say.
Oh, yeah. You don't want nothing?
Just nothing to give.
What do you mean there's nothing to give? What does it mean nothing to give? You're a smart kid. What do you mean there's nothing to give?
Tell me, what is there to give?
What do you mean? Let's get another game or whatever. What do you like so much about this Roblox? What's so great about it? Because to me it's a fucking idiot game. Everybody looks like a box. I mean, to be honest with you, he says this box is Superman because it's blue, and this other box is Spider-Man because it's red. They're boxes. And honestly,
Minecraft is
I'll be honest with you, the gaming world had a progression where now you have Assassin's Creed, where it looks like a real person, horses and shit, and you guys play with boxes, and the horse looks like another box, and the dog looks like another box. So the games, in terms of technology, ended up here, and you guys are like, no, I want to be right here. Okay. I don't actually hate it, because I like that you like 70s music and 80s music. I don't hate it, but why? What's so special about it? Because there's a lot of building games we can build a lot of shit. That's not the best building game.
It's not even a building game.
So what is it?
It's not even a game. It's a platform, that's all.
Okay, what do you mean it's not a game, it's not a platform? It's a platform. What is it? So the talking to people, that's what you like?
No, we can't. We're not even talking.
So what is it that you like?
Playing the game.
What's so special about it? That's what I'm asking.
It's a game.
Okay, well, we're trying to replace it with something else. Or we're going to replace it with nothing. It's very simple as that. What do you want? You want to be like Joe Biden, get something to his son that he pardoned him for a period of time, and you want me to save it for you? You can ask me for something, I can't say no. Huh? What do you mean,
I mean,
So you want to save it, and then you come back to me later with something you want?
maybe.
You're going to just get rid of it and that's it?
Maybe.
So you don't know you're tired, okay.
No, should I go?
Yeah, you can go. Go and shut it down. I'm going to maybe go to work a little bit.